to the Michigan Links Tournament Expert Division qualifying round. This is hole number 3. We're setting up on this one for the Easy Eagle. And if things go your way, you might actually get a shot at dropping the albatross, although it is a rather difficult shot, and the drive has to kind of work out for you in order to be able to get that opportunity. I'm going to show you what I mean. For the drive, we're using a Zerk here. Only reason I don't have a Zerk is because the count I'm playing here doesn't have Zerk, so I used a P5 Wind 2 ball. That's the closest thing I had to a Zerk. We're going to set up splitting the bunker with our bullseye at P5 max rest, right here. P5 max rest, all level clubs, apox, 5+. We're adjusting this P5 plus 5% max, no push up, full OP, half a ball, left curl. So there's a couple of different rollouts you can get here. You get this one here is the longer rollout where the second bounce lands before the rough and bounces over the rough. The one on the left here is going to be the shorter drive where my second bounce is going to land in the rough and it's going to roll out just past the rough. Different wind strengths, different wind angles. And we roll in, and we hit the rough with the second bounce, we roll out. So that's basically the two results you're likely to get when you play this hole. Now, from the longer rollout, you're going to see I have a lot more clearance to send it across the rough line. If you can send it across the rough line, then you can get yourself a decent look at the albatross. So play this one. I think I played this one with 3 topspin. No, that's the other one that I'm going to play with 3 topspin. So here we play this one. Now I had extra side spin. You won't have that, so you're obviously it's going to vary depending on, you know, what kind of ball you're using, whether you have more than 2 side spin or not. I still adjusted this at 0%. I pushed up because I pulled down into the middle of the bunker, but if you don't pull down in the middle of the bunker, you don't need to push up. It is a slight tailwind. And you see I came very, very close to dropping that one right there. It is a slight tailwind, so as long as when you stretch out to max, you see here, this is the shorter rollout on the left. As long as when you stretch out to max, you can get that bullseye into the fairway, you should be all right. For this one, I should have used around 2 topspin. I used 3, but you see, so what I'm doing when I'm trying to get to a spot where I can figure out exactly how much curl I need to get it over to the hole, or to come around close to being around the hole. And so this was kind of the line that I'd started on, where I'm setting up kind of aimed at this middle sign. But I'm not going to have enough curl here. So my recommendation is that if your bullseye is still in the fairway and you can, kind of set up aiming at the third sign or maybe even just left of the third sign. And then full curl should get you somewhere close to the hole. And don't use 3 topspin as it was way too much here. Use around 2 topspin for this shot. See here, I don't pull down into the bunker, so I'm not going to push it up any. Just going to play full overpower, full left curl. And I'm going to come in hot because I got too much topspin. But this is full left curl. And had I been using a little bit less topspin, that would have been pretty close to at the hole, right? Because the topspin is going to keep it from going to the left more. So with less topspin, it will end up further left. So that's that middle sign with about 2 topspin and full left curl with the APOC 8 is about right. Now you have to change that depending on whatever APOC you have and the amount of curl you have or whatever club you're using. So if you don't have a good whatever level cat you have. If you don't have a decent level cat, you can play this shot with a horizon, all right, and bounce it over. That's what I'm showing you here is the bounce over shot. This is the standard play. So if you get in a bind and you can't clear, even though I could clear it here, I still played it short just to show you, you know, how to play it short. So you go max top spin, 2 left spin. You're going to set up about 3 to 4 rings off of the rough line on the right at your second bounce. Then you'll adjust P5, 0 at slider, and then no overpower, and then curl so that the right side of your ball is touching the inside of the shot circle like this. And then hit the ball. No overpower, right? And so what you'll do is you're going to end up rolling up into in-bringer range, short of the green, and just right of the green. The in-bringer plays the standard in-bringer rule plus 20% with no spin. As always, just make sure you're avoiding glitches and make sure that when you set it up, you're setting it up so that your ball guide is going through the hole a little bit. And P5, 20% at slider using the standard EB rule. Now, it should also work using the EB rule with the max top spin. If that's how you like to play it, that's fine as well. I don't know the numbers on that. That's not how I use the in-bringer. But considering that this works with the standard in-bringer rule, that the standard rule for whatever that or however that plays should also work here. So good luck, everyone. I hope you all get the drop. Hopefully some of you can walk away with a nice albatross here and gain one on the field. Because if you drop this albie, you're definitely getting yourself an advantage.